The mainstream media has always been putting LeBron James on a pedestal ever since he was in high school. He was called the chosen one. He was on the Sports Illustrated cover, and then he went to NBA as the number one draft pick. Now, there's certain tactics that the media uses in order to cover up for LeBron's weaknesses. Number one, he is called a pass first player, which he's not. He's not Magic Johnson. He's not John Stockton. He actually tries to be a shooter. He's just not as good as these other greats like Michael Jordan. So they have to manipulate the audience into thinking, oh, he doesn't want to do that. He doesn't try. He tries to make plays for his teammates. But in reality, the times that he actually passes is because he knows that he can't make those shots. But he does try to get his own shots, but he misses. And he's not clutch, so that's why he passes. Even when he almost lost the finals, Ray Allen had to save him. He actually tried to shoot. He missed. He clunked that. And then Chris Bosh got the rebound and passed it to Ray Allen, and he made the shot. It's not like he passed it to him. So, no, LeBron is a way overrated passer. All right, number two. They always say, oh, he had to deal with the social media era. Shannon Sharp loves to use that. Like if it's some kind of hard thing for people to be criticized, especially athletes. First of all, every athlete right now or in the last 15 years has had to deal with the social media era. All other basketball players, all other athletes. So they're acting like only he has to deal with that. And also, it's not like he has to interact with these fans or see their comments or anything like that. It doesn't matter. What does matter is the mainstream coverage, because that's what everybody sees. Nobody's reading these comments on Twitter compared to watching, ESPN and all this, and all these mainstream platforms, that they do not say anything bad about LeBron. They don't criticize his weaknesses. They don't say the reality. They always even lie about him and his ridiculous play. So that's another tactic they use. Because, Michael Jordan didn't have to deal with that. But do they forget, Michael Jordan was the biggest star in the whole world. He had criticism all the time from the mainstream media. So he wasn't as protected at all compared to LeBron. So it doesn't matter if there was no social media. If you're strong-minded, you just deal with it. But no, even LeBron, during playoffs, he gets off social media because he can't handle that kind of pressure, seeing what people are saying. And then even this season, he completely left social media because he couldn't handle the pressure, criticism of his son. Number three, they always say LeBron didn't have enough help. From his Cleveland days, when his team got good records for NBA and also went all the way to finals, those teammates, they say, they were scrubs and he took scrubs to the finals. But they actually had to be pretty decent in order to get to the finals because LeBron cannot get there on his own. Now, LeBron gets said that that's why he lost the finals and all that. He's, didn't have enough help. But he's always had so much help. He's had so much talent around him. He's had multiple number one picks on his team. He's had so many all-stars. Great players like Kyrie Irving, Anthony Davis that would do good on any team. Yet, they criticize that he didn't have enough help. Now, they say that Michael, he always had Scottie Pippen, so at least he always had someone to rely on. Wow, that is so wrong. Because Michael, he only ever played with one All-Star, and that's all he needed to win the finals. Yet LeBron has had so many All-Stars and still wasn't able to do anything with it because he's just not as good. Number four, it's that he's Iron Man. LeBron's greatness is his longevity because he has had so many seasons and he kept his greatness and he's always averaging this many points and all these stats. Of course, that is not true because think about it. He load manages. His whole career, he has been playing 60 games, 70 games. He's only played 82 games one time in his career. He's played like 22 seasons. Compared to Michael Jordan, he did it like in 82 games in like 10 seasons. Karl Malone played 82 games most of his career. So he's not a true Iron Man, as they put it, because if he was, he would be playing all these seasons, mostly 82 games, or at least high 70s. But no, he takes enough games off to load manage, so that's why it extended his career. Because if he had to play like close to 80 games every season, he would have retired a long time ago because he would have had too much wear and tear. Not only does he load manage by not playing games, but ever since he's been on the Lakers, or even before that, he doesn't play defense. So he load manages on the court. He doesn't play defense, so it's easier. He's just taking breaks, and sometimes his team is playing 4-on-5 basketball, and he's not even in the frame because he's still on the opposite basket. So no, LeBron is not a true Iron Man. Number 5, they say that he makes his teammates better, which he doesn't. Those teammates were doing better before they started playing with him or after. So basically, when they're on his team, they're under the LeBron system that he has to have the ball more, and basically he just turns them into like shooters, and basically they're not fulfilling their maximum potential. And that's another thing. LeBron's not a good leader. I've seen so many times that he quits on his team. What kind of leader does that? You're supposed to lead and motivate your team the right way. I've seen him complain to his teammates and just berate them on the sidelines when they mess up. And they act like, oh, Michael Jordan was mean. Oh, I've seen LeBron be mean to his teammates. Some of his teammates can't even stand him. If he truly made teammates better, look at Russell Westbrook. He could not play with him at all. They did horribly. And yet, once he left, and then he's on the Nuggets with Jokic, when he's older even now, he did awesome. They're doing great. Because LeBron doesn't make teammates better. That's just a lie. All right, tell me if you agree in the comments. Is there anything else that you would say that the media lies for LeBron about? If you like the content, subscribe.